Yep.
Test first.
I think. Was that the thumbs up that you can hear me, or the thumbs up to turn my mic on?
Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2.
Yeah. Okay, Wolverines to kick off in the second half. It's Vikings 30, Wolverines 0. Yeah, Jack Mulholland, number 17 on the return. Yeah. Yeah, great return.
That's like a 30-yard return right there.
Yeah. Yeah, 17 Mulholland's a real speedster in open space. Good blocking up front. Yeah, it's quite a wind blowing left to right.
Number 1, Henry Ballmer back in the shotgun.
We've got Mark Lang in motion to the right.
Henry dropping back.
Yeah. Ross Conley's away. Once again, the first contact from the Wolverines doesn't stick. Another missed tackle. Once again, great yards after the catch from Ross Conley. Big play.
Looking, it's going to be 1st and 10 at around 12, 13 yard line there. Three wide receivers out left. Like one out right.
Yeah, Misber in the backfield. Hand off to Misber, running left.
Good blocking up front.
Yeah.
Looking like we're getting right around the first down.
Once again, great work up front from the O-line. I think a number of these Wolverines players look to be playing both ways. That's as the game gets on, that's going to make that job harder and harder. Vikings O-line looks rested, ready to go. I think we've still got, O-line wise, we've still got all the starters in. There's been a bit of rotation at the wide receiver position.
It's like another run.
Yeah. Yeah, touchdown Misbah. It looks to be much the same play as the last call.
Pats making it 36-0. Vikings up. Looking like they're going to go for 2 per usual.
Yeah. So it looks to be another pass on the 2-point conversion.
Got 20 open. Ooh. Looks like a little bit of Henry overthrowing him and a little bit if he stopped moving his feet.
Yeah. I think I'm putting that one on the wide receiver. He seemed to check his run a little bit. Maybe he wasn't sure where the sideline was.
That gives us 36-0. Vikings to kick off here.
That's the third time they've run that out on the 2-point play.
Not like normal, like I'm talking like a trawler and everything.
Yeah, the Vikings are happy when they're chatting on the sideline.
Yeah. co-defensive coordinators, Robbie Brumpton and Connor Joyce, giving your commentary team a little bit of lip. That won't certainly not come back to bite them with a live mic in my hand, I'm sure. Speaking of Robbie at halftime, Robbie Brumpton, the co-DC, he said the second half they're going to rotate a lot of guys. They're going to find out what packages they've got, what personnel combinations work in those packages.
Yep.
They've got a five-week bye week after this week before they play Yorkshire Rams, which is already looking like it's going to be the division decider, those two games. The gods of Britball scheduling once again, giving essentially a second preseason to the Vikings with 5 weeks off. Yeah.
For the Wolves, you're hoping they're going to pass a little more.
Yeah, I mean,
not quite crunch time, but if they don't score here.
Yeah, and their quarterback has shown that he's got an arm. Okay, he threw a pick, but the ball traveled fairly well through the air, 20, 30 yards. So
3-4 yards is not going to get you back in a 36-0 game.
A couple of passes thrown in the mix will open up more lanes in the run game. Right now, the Vikings are just selling out to stop the run. So that pass game needs to get developed and needs to come into the game plan. Otherwise, it's pretty much going to be more of the same in the second half of fair.
Looks like you got about half starters, half new people coming in.
Yeah, lot of rotation on the Vikings D, it looks like, which Robbie Brumpton, the co-DC, did mention would be the case.
Take another run up the middle. You know what? Vikings are good in penetration, but hats off to the running backs. They're somehow finding holes.
Yeah. They seem like a really hard-nosed running team. They've certainly got the big bodies for that.
Yeah.
They've had some success with it, but...
Another run up the middle. Big old pile there, though.
Yeah. I think we're in running clock territory now, 36-0. So reps will be fewer and far to come by for the Vikings, but it's good to see they've already started rotating quite a bit.
If the Wolves score, that stops it though, right? Or does it continue just because they're already up?
I think it continues, just they're already up. I don't think I've actually had that scenario happen. So we'll go with it continues. I'm sure somebody watching the stream might have other information.
Another run up the middle.
Yeah.
Tackle by number 19, I believe, on the Vikings.
Yeah. Number 19, Thomas Alsop.
Robbie is going back on.
Yeah, it looks like Tom Andrews has got an equipment issue. Robbie Brumpton going back in at middle linebacker. Good push from the Wolverines again. It isn't pretty, but it's effective.
At this point, I don't know if it's going to win them the game, but they are getting about 3-4 yards every time.
Yeah.
That was 1st and 10, looking like it's going to be second. Wait for the spot here.
Yeah, it looks to be about 2nd and 5. Decent gain on first down.
I'm there, 45.
I think if you're the Wolverines at this point, you've got to, Britball cliche number one, you've got to treat the score like it's 0-0, and you've got to go and win the second half. Get some positive momentum going into your next game, whenever that may be. For the Vikings, it's all about rotation, get guys some game time.
Yep.
Head coach Bryce Stevenson was a bit upset with some of the silly penalties in the first half, some of the execution. Looking to tighten that up in the second half, but I think right now with a healthy lead, it's about getting everybody who's on this sideline in the game and getting them some game time.
Yeah, discipline's going to come into factor in the Rams next.
Yeah. The way the division's looking, it's looking very likely that it's going to come down to the Vikings and the Rams for top spot in the division. And getting top spot and having that home playoff game is really important. It was certainly a massive benefit for me the 2 years I was head coach here, winning the division and getting that at least that first playoff game at home.
Another run on second. A-gap yet again for about 3 yards this time. You're looking at third and probably 3.
Yeah, 3rd and 3 it looks like. I'd expect much the same. Big 72, Connor Remington's back in the game. Again, if we're not running behind him in 62 on that left side of the line, which looks significantly bigger than the right side of the line, that seems to be where they'll get their push. Yeah, QB keeper. QB keeper looks like he's got it.
It's going to be close.
All depends where the referee spots.
I think they got it. Yep, the chains are moving.
Yeah, first down Wolverines. So got some more rotation for the Vikings. 99 Tom McHale's coming off. It looks like 58 Jonathan Alton's gone back in.
Here we go, QB under center.
Yeah. 1st and 10 Wolverines. Threatening Vikings territory.
If I was a betting man, I'd say A-gap.
60% of the time it works every time, Drew.
You gotta love rip-off. It works, you just keep on doing it.
Yep.
Doesn't necessarily mean you're gonna win the game, but in all seriousness, now the Wolves' offensive linemen deserve some recognition.
Yeah. They're a big unit.
They're literally asking to do every single thing for their team.
Yeah, I think anything positive that's come out of the Wolverines' offense has definitely started with the O-line, which is true of most offenses, to be honest. It all starts up front. Whoever wins the line of scrimmage will generally win the play.
I saw their quarterback for one time, and he does not have a bad arm.
Yeah. I think when it looks like quite a heavily rotated secondary now, if you're not going to test now, then when are you?
Yep.
The best pass defense threat, Connor Joyce, number 21, is currently playing down in the box.
I mean, you never play like you're going to lose the game.
Yeah.
Here we go. Hand off to the running back, trying to go up the A-gap. He gets actually stopped this time for maybe a loss of a yard.
Yeah. So you had Jonathan Alton and Joe Mitchell in on the tackle there. Go Wolverine down.
Doesn't hopefully seem too serious, but he is on the ground. 58 there.
Yeah.
It looks like he's getting up on his own cord.
Number 58, Dom LeBlanc. Doesn't look too serious, but he's being helped off by his guys.
We're getting to the point here that the Vikings seem to be subbing about most of their defense from their starters.
Yeah.
Leaving Connor on because good luck getting him off the field.
Yeah. I guess when you co-defensive coordinate, well, both of your co-defensive coordinators are also players. Yeah. You have certain license to do what you like.
You miss Robbie calling himself Blitz all last game.
Yeah. I'm sure if I know Coach Bryce Stevenson really well, he'll have quite a short leash on those two. And rightly so. Rightly so. So we got Tom Andrews at middle linebacker now.
Looking at 2nd and 10 for about the 48. Flag immediately. Did not see what that was, but it does. Yep.
Yeah.
Offsides offense. All start. Sorry.
I wasn't going to correct you there, Drew. Well done.
You hear the airplane in the background for that 12th man. You get at Druid Park.
Yeah. So here we go. We got 2nd and 15 for the Wolverines. Back in their own territory right now. Threatening Vikings territory though. So we got that toss reverse to number 10.
Ooh.
Big contact there.
Running back gave him the shoulder. Who was it? Still got the tackle though.
Yeah. Yeah, so minimal gain there, if any at all. 3rd and 15. I wonder if we'll see this QB dust off his arm and try and throw one.
Surely you have to at this point.
Yeah, I think I would. I think you've got to be a bit more balanced in your play
honestly,
calling.
the best part about having a really good inside run is that one time thing. You don't have to do all the time.
Yeah.
But especially with the Vikings putting in some of their secondary right now. You have a one-on-one right now with number 7 versus 32.
Yeah.
Give him a chance. Let him see what he can do.
Yeah.
Inside run.
Yeah. Inside run for a massive loss.
On that,
yeah. Connor Joyce in there. Jonathan Alton in there again. Yeah, 4th and 15. Jacob Shotton's on to return the punt.
Again, 36 down.
Yeah, I think at this point, just like the Vikings are going to be trying out some different things, I think there's no harm in the Wolverines doing the same now. Oh, the snap's gone way over his head.
He's got it though.
He's quite mobile, the punter. He's done very well to get that kick away.
He's going to kick it right about back to the line of scrimmage, and then it rolls for probably another 10 yards.
Yeah, I think he's got a net gain of 10 there from what was potentially a disaster. So kudos to number 3, the punter there, Dino Vanaza. His long snapper once again has put him in an absolute terrible situation, and he's done well to get out of it.
Like Vikings are going to get it on their own, like 47, 48.
Yeah. So we got Patrick Jenner in the game now for the Vikings at receiver.
Looking like, is that Joe Durr at running back now?
Yeah, we got Joe Dorr in at running back. Yeah, hand off to Joe.
It's good blocking, makes a couple people miss.
Oh, Joe Dorr. What a guy.
Nice little cutback right around the middle there.
Yeah, great run there.
Looking like it's going to be about 15-yard line.
Right, okay. So we're just hearing there that the stream may go down. We're having a technical issue with the battery pack, so we'll stay with you as long as we can. So we got Patrick Jenner, Carlo Byrne in the game at wide receiver. James Corner out on the left.
Low snap, and Henderson got it. Another run by Joe Dirt. Going up the middle, making a couple people miss.
He's such an elusive runner, Joe Dorr. Yep. Obviously, we know him really well, a former Newcastle Raider. Elusively quick, finds gaps where there doesn't appear to be gaps. Never really looks like he's running at full speed, but is deceptively quick. He's made 2 absolutely massive gains there. So at the skill positions, the Vikings have pretty much rotated out most starters. Bulmer's still in the game at QB, but the receiver, aside from Ross Connolly, the receivers are all second string at the moment, which is great to see with a 36-0 lead.
Yeah, you're looking at 1st and goal here from about the 9-yard line.
I'd like to see Joe Dorr finish this drive off with a touchdown.
I mean, that's 2 great runs back to back.
The Wolverines, if the first guy could make the tackle, this might be a very different game, but most first tackles have either been missed or whiffed one way or the other. Something for them to work on for their next game.
I know the Vikings is going to be a post out.
Yeah, they're getting a lot of success without breaking routes from the middle of the field.